apologies for the frizzy hair first of all. I've got caught out in the rain, but I've just filmed an Aldi haul. And part of that Aldi haul is the things that I'm going to show you now, but I thought I would do a completely separate video on this because a lot of you like these videos where I show you my favourite Syns of the moment. So I will tell you now that 99% of what I'm going to show you is Aldi, because I just think the prices for anything sort of sweet from Aldi is fantastic. Some of them I buy for Mr. Dyble and Amelia, but they are still low Syn if I want to sort of dip into them. So I'll jump straight in and show you my Syns of the moment, favourite Syns. So if you're a savoury person, my suggestion would be to go to Aldi and get the bumper family value bag of crisps. You get 6 bacon rashers, 6 cheese puffs, which are just like Wotsits, and 6 of the Monster Crunch in pickled onion flavour, which are just like pickled onion Monster Munch. They work out to be 4.5 Syns a bag, and they are £1.19 at the moment. I think they're normally £1.24, so they're a little bit cheaper, but £1.19 for 16 bags I think is an absolute bargain, and very low Syn for if you've got a savoury head on, as I call it. Next is my favourite chocolate, and you can buy these in like your standard Milky Way type size bars or even sort of minier, so they call these treat size. These are a copy of your Milky Ways basically, and you get 16 bars in here. And I'll have to annotate the price because I think these have come down in price as well to something like 79p for the 16 bars. And yeah, what more can I say? It's just a copy of a Milky Way, and these work out at only 3.5 Syns a bar, so they're really nice as well. I put them in the freezer, just a tip for you there, and they last a lot longer and a bit more chewy for you as well. So that's those. Something which probably won't be in for long, it's sort of a Halloween inspired thing. It's the Toffee Apple Scream saurine loaves. Now I've shown you these sort of little mini lunchbox ones before in just the standard saurine fruit loaf. So they're just little lunchbox size ones. You get 5 for 99p. These ones are toffee apple flavour, so the actual cake has kind of got an apple flavour to it, and you've got little pieces of toffee within them as well. And they work out, let me check, because obviously going to be a little bit different to the normal lunchbox ones. Per loaf, 94 calories, so that is 4.5 Syns for those as well. So that's really good, pop in your lunchbox. Next is something that I had an accident with not so long back, so I've not bought these for a while, but I'm going to ask Mr. Dyble to ration them for me. Are the Deluxe Minis. Now these are just like your little Magnum, well your full-size Magnum lollies, but these are 12 little minis, and you get milk chocolate, dark chocolate, white chocolate and almond. So that's kind of like a milk chocolate with little almond pieces in with it. It's lovely vanilla ice cream in the middle, and yeah, you get 3 of each of those flavours, and all the bars are 136 calories, so you're looking at 7 Syns per little ice cream of those. So that's them. Next are these I get from Mr. Dyble. Sometimes I pinch the odd coconut one off him, which are the pink ones with a little bit of black licorice in the middle. But these are just the Dominion licorice all sorts. It's a 230 gram bag. Again, I wouldn't be able to work out how much per sweet, probably between half a Syn to a Syn per sweet. But if you had, say, for instance, a serving, which is 100 grams, so that's more or less half a bag, it would be 7.5 Syns. Oh, that's actually quite a lot less than I thought. Is that right? Amounts per serving. It says typical values per 100 grams energy. All right, so sorry, for 100 grams, which is nearly half the bag, 378 calories. So let me quickly work that out for you. That would be 15, 16, 18, 19 Syns for half a bag. So I suppose you could count the sweets out and work them out, but I would, if you count 1 Syn per sweet, I'm sure you'd be fine with that. But they are very inexpensive if you like licorice all sorts. Again, prices will be on screen. These mini marshmallows I get, and again, I sometimes have a little accident and end up just eating them as they are, but I do buy them with the intention of having them in my Highlights hot chocolate. The options hot chocolate that I buy from Pound Stretchers for £1.49 for the big tubs. And these work out at 10 gram serving is 1.5 Syns. So for 10 grams, 1.5 Syns, I think you get about 20 of the little mini marshmallows for 1.5 Syns. But again, just weigh them out, be sensible, but the very low Syn treat just to pop on the top of your hot chocolate makes it really feel really naughty. Next, these are usually the sort of things I get for Amelia, but again, for sort of like a Syn sweet, these are good if you just want a few jelly sweets. The Haribo Jolly Jungles, so some of them are just plain jelly, some of them have got like the white mallowy stuff on the back, and that is a 215g bag. And they're also at the moment doing the Fizzy Sea World, which I thought was great because we went to sort of the Sea Life Centre yesterday. So I thought getting those as a little treat for her, she'd love those because it kind of associates with our little day out that we had. And again, you're getting 215g of those, and they will be around about a Syn a piece, but just read the calories on the back. It's basically 1 Syn for every 20 calories. Chocolate again, I love marzipan, I love dark chocolate, so these are ideal for me. You get 5 of these little mini bars in a pack, preferably half them, because even sort of one of the bars is quite high in Syns, but obviously if you half them. So it's dark chocolate with rich marzipan centre. Each bar, which is 40g, would give you 9.5 Syns. So if you sort of had a half a bar, you'd be looking at around 4.5 to 5 Syns. But if you like the dark chocolate that really hits the spot and the sweetness of the marzipan, they're really good. Or say you've got to the end of the day and you've realised you've not had any Syns at all, you could have the full bar and still have Syns left over with that. So they're really nice and very inexpensive for 5 little chocolate bars as well. What else? The little mini buttons, again, these are the sort of things that I pick up sometimes as a treat for Amelia because it's just a little 70g bag of the milk, the white chocolate button, should I say. For cheap white chocolate, it is gorgeous, and these are for the full bag. You'd be looking at 9.5 Syns for the full bag. So again, you could count them, work them out. You know, if you like to have a little bit of this and a little bit of that, make yourself a little treat bag, almost like when you go for a penny mix at the penny store and do it like that. So that's those, and they're very inexpensive as well, as is everything that you get from Aldi. These are good to keep in your handbag. Now, you get 2 packs, if I remember rightly, but I'll annotate 99p. And these are the creamy butterscotch ones. These are sugar-free, so if you're diabetic, they're great for you as well. They are basically the same as your Werther's Original type sweets. And for each sweet, you're looking at half a Syn. So half a Syn per sweets. They're brilliant just to pop in your handbag. And if you're feeling like you want something a bit sweet. So I've got a 2-pack of those. And the same again, I imagine these are the same. Yep, half a Syn each are the cappuccino creamy coffee tasting ones. Half a Syn. 2 boxes of those, 99p again. And lastly, in the sweet department, at the moment, if you go to Morrison's, if you're lucky enough, I don't know why, I don't know if they're changing the packaging, but the Alpenlight bars, now, I don't know if it's all the flavours, but certainly the chocolate orange, which is the Jaffa cake, the double chocolate, the chocolate fudge, and the cherry bakewell. For some reason, at Morrison's at the moment, they've all been reduced to 50p a box. So you're still getting your 5 bars. They're still the 70-calorie ones, so they are still allowed as your healthy extra B. If you've not been to the Slimming Well group for a long time, please watch out for the new packaging that they brought out for a very short period of time, especially in like your pound shops and stuff. If it says 89 calories there, they are not a healthy extra B, so please be careful with those. You would have to Syn them. You can still have them, obviously, but you'd have to Syn them. But yeah, 2 of these class as a healthy extra B for your fibre allowance, 50p. And some other things they had next to them, which I didn't pick up, but I will tell you about in Morrison's, are the Rice Krispie bars. They had 3 different varieties of those. I think they were packs of 5 as well, and they've all been reduced to 50p as well. So if you've got kids and they like things like that for the lunchbox, or if you like them for your Syns, Morrison's, get yourself to Morrison's very quickly before they go. If the shelves are empty, as mine were, ask a member of staff to check in the back. Mine did, and I ended up walking out with a full tray full, so always worth asking. So that's Morrison's. And one last thing, which is not sweet at all, but as you can tell, I am a real sweet tooth. That's where my Syns are spent more often than not. Something that you hear me rave on and on about, I did do a chicken curry recipe. It's not really a recipe, is it? I've just cooked chicken, onion and mushroom, and then you just throw a load of the powder in, as per the instructions on the back. I don't make it up with water and powder. We just throw the powder in with the chicken, the mushrooms and the onions. add the specified amount of water and just keep stirring, and it turns into a beautiful, authentic chicken curry. 99p Heron. I think Farm Foods do it. I think most places actually sell this now, but yeah, things like Iceland, Farm Foods, Heron, Jack Fulton's, you will find your Mayflower curry. If you like your curry hot, they do an extra hot version of it as well for 99p. So you get lots of servings out of it, and yeah, save a lot of money on the run up to Christmas. Don't bother going to the Chinese, just get a box of that. And that is all my treats to last me, well, hopefully in excess of a week, with all those Alpen bars I've got as well. And yeah, I hope you do enjoy these little Syn treats, just to give you some ideas of things that you can have that are low Syn and really make your Syns stretch as far as possible and feel like, well, you're having a treat every night, I suppose. If you do, as always with these types of videos, show your appreciation and like of wanting more of these videos by way of a thumbs up for me, and let me know your favourite Syn treats in the comments below to give me some new ideas for things that I can try out. Alright then, I will see you in my next video. Bye!